Do you hear that annoying ticking? It's coming from this expensive piece of shit. That was a great starting point. Now let's get our hands into this Swatch skeleton dial quartz plastic watch. The box is looking promising, like I've seen way worse than boxes. If AliExpress watches start to use something like that, I would really like it. It was, let's say, used, this watch, but it came with the box. And after wearing it for like an half a year, I'm going to sell it. Why? Stay with me so you can find out. What we have inside is some papers, like a lot of papers. The watch is nevertheless second hand, but still has everything it should have. Oh, this looks like that. We have very big manual that couldn't even be put over it on the camera, but it's just a manual. Nothing really interesting for you guys. It's just in different languages. It has even mine, which is kind of surprising, can't lie. Here we have something like the join Swatch coupe or some shit. Nothing too interesting, just an QR code to get there. And here we have its warranty that proves that the watch is original, and yeah. It's ended a lot of time ago, but it's fine. Putting all of this crap aside, let's get our eyes on the watch itself. The watch was held by this parts here, and the book is held by this part there. About the watch, the strap is changed by me because I prefer this look more. The buckle is the original one. It actually came with a all black strap, but it was just too blunt looking. It feels like very, very cheap plastic. Even the rubber strap, that was the original one. This one is fake from AliExpress or something, but it's matching the dial, the vibe of the watch. Those watches have a very big history. Like, that was one of the reasons I got it, because they are very popular and they are like the most popular Swiss made watches that are actually really Swiss made. And I really wanted to get my hands on it, but I was left quite disappointed. Like, I can try put it on the camera, or not on the camera, I mean on the, to someone who can hear it. I hope it's hearable, because I can't stop hearing it all the time. That's one of the reasons I'm gonna sell it, actually. Even the parts you see on the dial aren't really a parts of from the real mechanism. Like, most of them aren't. They're just for decoration, so nothing is moved except when you're moving when you get the crown out and you can see this part being moved. And even the hands aren't moving right now. And that's a Swiss made watch. No, the hands just stopped. Oh, now it should have been, yeah, now they move. But as you can see, it's nothing that's interesting, nothing that particular. It's just the crazy dial design, or I don't know. And waterproof, the watch it isn't. Like, even if it says it is, I've seen watches like that getting watery inside from all these parts here, and this watch is almost irreparable because you have to remove the glass and ordinary watchmakers would be very hard for them to change everything on it, and it would be very expensive too. For the dial, we see all those kind of art details over it. Most of the parts are just for decoration, which add to the style. Like, I really wanted that watch. On the pictures, it was looking just great. And when I got it in my hands, I was so disappointed by it. It's just very, very overhyped watch. Just like the Moon Swatch they released with Omega and the Beyonce Pan collaboration they have right now. Truth is, Swatch is owning most of the companies that produce Swiss watches nowadays. So they're just overflooding the market anyway, either with theirs or not. The straps are very tricky to change. You have to push it from here, from this side, with some metal bracelet type style too, so you can push it all the way. The crown is flimsy. I was even closed it fully, and I couldn't really feel. It's very rotating, like, it's just so overhyped, guys. Not worth it at all. There is no room. Anyway, I will show you the size. The crown from this part to the crown is 42 or 43 millimeters, which is good size. Actually, the seller was thinking that this is a female Swatch, so I don't know how was that even possible. This size, like the thickness of it is just 10 millimeters, which is very thin size, really. That helps a lot. That's one of my favorite things. And it's so light, like you wouldn't even feel it, actually. From look to look, like on the other way, it's 42 millimeters, 47 millimeters, sorry, my mistake. Just my ruler is a bit very old school, you can see. And now, let's put it on my 7-inch wrist. That's how it looks on my 7-inch wrist. It actually looks fine. I don't like about how it sees, you know, you can see how the color changes by the sides. Just the style of it to make specific straps so you can buy only from them, and the aftermarket straps aren't very much. You can see how it looks by this direction. I think it looks perfect, but at the same time I don't like how much sound it makes, and it's not something that much unique or interesting. Like, the dial is interesting, but at the same time there isn't a lot going on. Don't get me wrong. But if you like it, you can get it. There is nothing wrong with the movement. It was accurate. Like, all of my reviews, the watches I review, I owned for more than a few weeks, like the most watch tubers, if I can call them like that. So I can assure you what I can say about the movements and stuff. Anyway, they are quartz movements, so there shouldn't be something that bad going on with them. I don't think that watch is really worth it, and probably you can find better pieces in China for the price near this one. But in case you want something that's in this kind of style, you should go for it. Like, it is a fun watch. I hope you liked the review. The watch doesn't have a lot of those, so if you want to see more unusual watches,